Ghana Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Rakakadash. The Master as an apostle of great news on Shalom Terofalek. Hope this video will be edifying. And let's get into it. Now I saw a couple of clips, right? So let's see what these clips is talking about. You know, because man, it's bad out here, man. It gets real bad out here concerning the pandering to these females. And this is one of the reasons why there is a feminist movement and stuff like that, man. You know, dudes be simping, giving their strength into women, and then shit like this happens. So let's play the video or the clips, a couple clips, and then hope it was edifying.
Don't send her a good morning text. Send her some money. She's working for. Don't send her a good morning text. Send her some money. She's working for.
Just when I thought Instagram was safe, it's not. This guy has 1 mil on IG. If I don't receive no Zelle or Cash App, I ain't going. What? I'm not gonna lie, this guy deserves his flowers, bro. He's on the Mount Rushmore of this shit, bro. It's the new year, and Instagram and TikTok decided to just push out all these pander bears to me. Somebody's gotta stop this, bro.
You know, these dudes be pandering to women, and they know themselves they're full of shit, but they be well, some of them are actually really believing in this shit, right? Because they probably was raised by their mama, single parent household, you know. So they basically worshiping women, man. You know, that's what they do, man. And that's what Eve, the so-called black woman, is pushing that spirit, man. You know, these niggas growing up without a dad, you know, emotional as hell, you know, thinking women are gods and stuff like that, you know. Well, let me continue on with the clips though.
I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not sucking, I'm not fucking, I'm not washing clothes, I'm folding drawers, I'm putting them in drawers, I'm not doing none of that shit. Unless he buys me my house in the hills overlooking the ocean in Malibu. He has invested into assets in my trust fund.
So let me get this straight so I know that we are all on the same page.
Yo, let me play it one more time, man. I'm laughing, but this shit really ain't funny, man. Because, you know why I'm laughing? It's because they have all these requirements, right? They have all these requirements, but they have all these requirements, but they themselves don't even meet the standard. You know? They have all these requirements, but all they have to offer is some used up box. You know, they ain't even virgins, first of all. And then second of all, they are not even feminine. You know, acting like a dude. You know, not submissive at all. Let me play it again.
I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not sucking, I'm not fucking, I'm not washing clothes, I'm folding drawers, I'm putting them in drawers, I'm not doing none of that shit. Unless he buys me my house in the hills overlooking the ocean in Malibu. He has invested into assets in my trust fund.
So let me get this.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with taking care of a woman, but not in the way that these females be pushing it, man. You know, they thinking they are princesses upon earth and everyone should worship them. That's what they thinking, man. You know? Let me get some scriptures out. So this is Sirach chapter 25 and verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, let a portion of a sinner fall upon her. You see, so all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. You see, so showing you these women, you ain't supposed to follow after them, man. They're supposed to follow after you. Like the scripture says, like he created the woman for the man and not the man for the woman, like the scripture said. You know, the woman is created for the man, you know, not the other way around. You know, showing you she's supposed to be a helpmeet, a support, not the pillar. She ain't the pillar in the household, man. That's the man's job. He's the one that's supposed to lead, you know. But it gets bad out here, man. It gets real bad out here. You know, dudes be pandering to women and they get money off of this, man. You know, and these dumbass bitches, they be these dumbass bitches be eating it up, man. You know, all you have to say to these dumb hoes be like, yeah, you ain't you don't gotta open the door, I'll open it for you. You know, some dumb shit like that. And you have these hoes, right, with used box everything, sleeping with a bunch of men, you know, can't even hold a man for more than a year, 2 years maximum. You know, talking about some, yeah, that's right, you know, if he doesn't do this, if he doesn't do that, then he ain't my husband, or then I don't want him, this, that. But meanwhile, they themselves, they don't even take care of them. They don't even take care of, man, I can go on and on. I can go on and on with this shit, man. But you know, for edification's sake, let's keep the scriptures going. You know, hold on, let me check real quick because I have to catch the train soon. Let me just check what time. But anyway, let me continue. Verse 21: stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. You see, so don't desire her for your pleasure, man. And don't stumble at the beauty of her, because she might look pretty on the outside, but then on the inside she's a fucking gremlin, man. Talking about some, yeah, if he doesn't do this, if he doesn't do that, then he is not worth my time. Who the fuck are you? You know, who are you? You know, mind you, if she was a if she was a virgin, I could be saying like, oh, okay, you know, they have standards, you know, they wanna have the right man, so to say. Even though this whole society is backwards, right? Because your father is supposed to choose your husband. But anyway, nowadays these bitches be like, they're giving all their virginity just like that. But the point that I'm trying to make, right, is if this girl was a virgin, I could say like, oh, okay, you know. Even then, the requirements that she puts is fucking retarded. But it would make more sense if she was a virgin. But these bitches be 30, 40 years old, having more than 30 plus bodies, talking about some, yeah, if he doesn't do this, if he doesn't do that, if he ain't making this much, if he making that much, if he doesn't look this good or stuff like that, I don't want him, this, that. Are you crazy? You know? Let me see. Verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. You see? Of the woman became sin. Yet these niggas out there that pandering to women, man. You know? Of the woman came the beginning of sin. Let me play the last clip.
Don't send her a good.
Here's how you properly pull out a woman's chair. Place both hands on the top of the chair, gently pull it out.
Bro, these videos gotta be satire, bro. This is another 40-point performance, bro. He's averaging 40 right now. Bro, look at the comments. My husband would never. Somebody stop him. Bro, if he keeps going on a run like this, we might be cooked, bro.
Here's how.
So you have dudes like this, right? They go on social media, they make videos like this, right? And then you have these bitches in the comment section. They have a husband, by the way, either thirsting after him or talking shit about their husband. Hey, but You see, this what happens, man. Dudes be pandering to women. Full of shit, man. Full of shit, pandering to women, you know, and making money off of it. And yeah, man, it's just bad. It's just bad. You know, that worshiping women spirit, man. It has to stop. You know, so let me read verse 24 again. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get abroad. Right? So of the woman became sin. So showing you that then again, we're supposed to follow after these females, man. Like the scripture says in 1 Corinthians, the head of a man is Yahweh Shai. The head of Yahweh Shai is the Most High Yahweh, and the head of the woman is the man. That's how it's supposed to be. There's an order set up. You know? Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get abroad. Right? Don't give these females a lot of leadway, man, that they can just do what they want, because they gonna do some dumb shit. You know, because they ain't supposed to be leading. You know, so they gonna do some dumb shit if you let them. You know? Don't give them liberty to get abroad. You know, just like a child, you don't let a child do what he wants. You know, you control him, you make sure he's okay. Because if you don't, he's gonna do something stupid. Well, that's the same way with these females, man. But anyway, with that, I want to give all praise, sound, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kakadash. The bonus to the elders and apostles of great no son shalom to all for that. This video is out of Shalom.